Hey there, Lynne Davis here. I'd like to welcome you to my music loft and to the first installment of my video blog. Yes, this is the place I bring my private students to play music and interact with one another, and where I'll be hosting a new video blog entry each week. So I've published 2 audio-enhanced ebooks for the iPad and Kindle entitled Basic Basslines and Mastering the 2-5-1 Progression. Both of those are books geared towards the bass guitar. Some of you also may remember me as the music theory dominatrix from my column in Bass Guitar magazine. But I've been performing and teaching music for over 40 years now, working with students of the piano, the bass guitar, and a variety of other instruments. I've taught hundreds and hundreds of students, from preschool age children to college students to senior citizens, both privately and in classroom settings, in clinics and camps. I've had the wonderful opportunity to work with many international students in the 14 years that I taught bass, ear training, music theory, and piano at Los Angeles Music Academy in Pasadena, California. So these experiences have led me to have some very strong feelings about teaching and learning music as we would a language, and about the development of fundamental skills I feel all musicians should possess and in fact master before trying to move on to higher levels of musical study. That in fact, no matter what culture we come from, no matter what style of music you would like to play, that the basic ingredients of musical skill, to make an analogy, the butter, the eggs, the sugar, the flour, are the same for everyone and available to anyone who's curious and ambitious enough to study them. So I'm excited to say that I have a new website at lynnedavis.com, where you can find lots of cool free resources for both students and teachers. You can find things there like music theory worksheets, practice schedules, staff papers, flashcards, play-along tracks, things to help you improve your musicianship and make practicing more fun and hopefully more productive. There's also things there like links to online metronomes, online tuners, dozens of online music games, and lots of other cool stuff that I've discovered that hopefully will help to educate and inspire some of you. There's also a store there where I have put up some of the best teaching documents I feel I've created and refined in my years of teaching. You can find study materials there for bass, for guitar, for piano, lots of play-along tracks to go with those things. The idea behind lynnedavis.com was just what the tagline says, to educate. I feel anyone who visits the site should feel as though they've learned something just from having been there. To inspire, I want to share with all of you as many of the ideas, books, recordings, teachers, the people, the students who have inspired me along the way, and hopefully will do the same for some of you. And to appreciate, to show my appreciation for the wonderful experiences and relationships that my career in music have afforded me, and to inspire other potential teachers to pursue music education as a way to share their passion for music and inspire the next generation. So using this blog platform, I plan to talk about a wide range of subjects, really, from playing techniques, music theory topics, technology, one of my favorite subjects, and its influence on how we make music today, and of course how we teach music today. For one thing, you'll hear me talking a lot about this thing called the iPad. Yes, the iPad has dramatically changed the way I teach music and the way I study music myself. It's even affected the way I perform music as a working professional. There's a list of my favorite iPad apps and links to those on the site at lynnedavis.com, but you'll be hearing a lot more from me about this wonder thing, the iPad, and the incredible apps and the developments in music education that are coming along for that. And what kind of bookworm would I be, of course, if I did not talk about one of my favorite topics, books about music. Yes, my library is full of books about things like performance and practice psychology, the nature of talent, how it's ignited and developed, about how the brain processes musical information. That's always been a fascinating subject to me. You can find links to a lot of these books on the Books for Students and Books for Teachers pages on my website. I also hope to share with you some of my experiences as a working professional musician, insights into the profession and the ethics and the etiquette, or lack thereof, that I've experienced in my career in the music business. After 25 years of regular gigging in all kinds of situations, I feel I'm uniquely qualified to prepare young musicians for what you may face in your careers. Maybe even a few humorous tales from the gig even, maybe, yes? So I'll be inviting also some special guests up here to the loft, other players and educators, to share some of their unique insights and experiences with us. I think we could all learn something from some of them. I'm more or less a brain food junkie, so I'm just excited to share with all of you the many resources I have found and continue to find as I comb the interwebs and help you get the tools that you need to reach your own musical goals. That's really it in a nutshell. My goal is to help you reach your goal. So please subscribe to my blog here by clicking on the subscribe button at the top of the homepage at lynnedavis.com. Tune in each week. Feel free to leave your feedback or ask me any questions you might have for me. Leave back any comments. Until next time, when we find out how well you really know the musical alphabet, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.